But maybe I do need to drop down here. Well, I've tried everything else. Let's see. Oh, it won't let me. Nope. Won't let me drop down there. Okay. Can't get to that one yet. Till we get that transmitter. Oh, my brain is hurting. Okay, now this is like some steps leading up. Watch, as soon as I find it, it's probably gonna be right smack in my face. You DMing me the trash reference? Okay. If anybody is near a computer, can you please look and see what the heck this mission, this quest is about? Where the heck do I go to get this transmitter? It's right there. It's right there. And I can't figure out how to get to it. And there's this right here. I can't figure out how to get to it either. Because it looks like this will take us across. But I don't know how to get to it either. I'm sure well, we know I'm missing something. It's just, what is it I'm missing? I have not a clue. I have been stumped before, but this really has me confused. No, I don't want to turn the lock yet. I'm not ready to turn the locks. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm starting to get frustrated. I've been all over this place and all this stuff looks the same. Okay. So, hang on. I have to look this up. I'm tired of messing around now. Left, up, left. If this works and it's been here this whole time, I'm not gonna be happy.
Done.
Oh my
I
gosh.
should check the door nearby.
Oh my goodness. I am an idiot. All I had to do was move these stupid dials. And here I am thinking I had to go get... Well, I do have to get that, but I had to open the door first. Okay, which door is it? Stupid puzzles. Back this way. Oh, okay. It's over on this side. I remember. Jeez. I don't know. That seemed like I wasted about an hour looking for this. Jeez. I'm a noob. I'm a noob. We'll pick that up in a minute. We're gonna go get the supply crate.
I can always use these.
Oh my gosh. I don't believe this.
Found one. Looks intact.
Okay, let's get out of here.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Okay, so now we have to do some more. This one's upside down, so let's see here. We're gonna go, this one needs to go down, I'm thinking. This one needs to go to the left. Up. Up to the right. And down.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Jeez. That took flipping forever. Uh-oh. We got some baddies.
Eclipse. They're here.
What are they doing in
Avoid
here?
contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Okay. How many of there are you? Oh crap! Here come a lot more. Okay.
Who's that? The shadow will reach you wherever you go. You're finished.
It's dark in here. Can't see. I'm just kind of guessing where to aim.
That's the last of them.
Well, I guess my guesses worked.
Meet structural failure.
Or not.
Oh crap, there's more of them? Jeez, what the heck, dude?
This is it for you. Gotta be around here.
Put your weapon down.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Luck's with me.
Alrighty, that was not so bad. Anything else around here? Screen item over here. No, I don't want the Deathbringer gun.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Oh, I see you baddies over there. Nope, just your weapons. Alright, where are we going? Anything around here of interest? Simulation results. Datapoint 2452. From Margot Shin to Elizabeth Sobek. Subject, simulation results. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bolts will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss, and not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs, so cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. Margot. Okay. This is a big place. Alright, we came from there. Data point here.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of...
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Really? The cauldrons are the birthing place of Gaia's machines? That's a scary thought. Okay, we already saw the holo projector. There was a data point that we collected while she was talking. From Elizabeth Sobek to Margot Shin. Subject, full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Iomide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes, so any exotic materials needed for the tower should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Elizabeth. Okay. Don't see anything else around here, and there's nothing on my little radar up top showing anything I've missed.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Oh my goodness.
Keep looking.
gracious. Seriously? Another puzzle?
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are these people doing in here? Well, the fire seems to work really good for them, so let's put that on them. Can't get to him. At least not yet.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay. There's another data point right here. Encapsulated DNA. Encapsulated DNA. From Samina Ebaji to Elizabeth Sobek. And the winner is Encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that FAS was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc., etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems in sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees C for 1,000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Samina. Okay, she was using some big words in there. All right. So we're going to go down the stairs, through here, kill all those guys before we end up in her office. So there should be another, looks like another data point or something. Not far. It might be below. What is that? Apollo update. Dinner's in the crock pot. What are you having? From Samina Ebaji to Elizabeth Sobek. Apollo update. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with attendant circular development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing with children and adolescents, demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia personae. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina.